Welcome to Grownance. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today, we are going to talk about making mistakes. We are going to explain in depth how making mistakes builds you up and why it is rather important to take action and make mistakes instead of limiting yourself from taking action because of the fear of making mistakes or doing something wrong. But before we dive deeper into the subject of today, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel so that we can immediately start sharing the value for today. Let's start the video with some self-reflection. What is the most significant mistake you made in the last year? How did you feel after making the mistakes? How did others react when you made a mistake? To be honest, I don't think it matters that much anymore. You overcame it, right? You are still alive, right? You should rather focus on learning from the mistake you made and focus on figuring out how you can solve the problems that arose with the consequences of making the mistake. Reflect on the mistake. What did you learn from it? If you were to come again in such a situation, would you approach it differently? This is how great thinkers approach mistakes. These are the type of questions they ask themselves when they make mistakes. They have understood and accepted that making mistakes is part of life. So they are not afraid to take action. They are rather afraid not to take action and miss out on opportunities that lie before them. To advance in this life, to develop yourself in this life, to achieve great things in this life, you need to know that you should not be afraid to make mistakes. You should not be afraid to fail. You should not be afraid to fall. There's no problem with falling or failing in life. You may fail, you may make mistakes, but you will rise back up. Everyone has the power to rise back up. After falling and failing, you will learn and you will develop yourself. That's the only way we can go in this life. You need to be proactive, confident, bold, and take the action that you are supposed to take. This is a mindset shift that you might need to make if you have not yet done so. Do not stop or limit yourself from doing something just because you are afraid of making mistakes. You might regret this in the future. Just as I said earlier, making mistakes is something we all do. Everyone makes mistakes. Even the president or the prime ministers of your country make mistakes. CEOs make mistakes. Top managers make mistakes. Pastors make mistakes. Philanthropists make mistakes. Your father makes mistakes. Your mother makes mistakes. Maybe it looks like these people you look up to don't make mistakes, but that is absolutely not true. So you should not be ashamed when you have made a mistake. Don't be ashamed when you have made a mistake. Of course, I'm not talking about simple mistakes like doing things that you know you're not supposed to do, but I'm talking about mistakes in taking risks, dealing with things, and handling things. Mistakes are a part of life. Believe me, everyone knows of a situation or mistakes they made in their life that is really painful, funny, or embarrassing to think about. But the good thing is that you have outgrown the mistakes you made in the past. You are now a different person. You have undergone growth. So you need to step away from the fear of making mistakes and step towards the confidence of dealing with and fixing your mistakes. That's what will set you apart from others who are not able to do that. That's what will bring you to the next level. That's what's going to provide real value for you in the future. This is exactly how these successful and wealthy people think. They all have in common that they deal in a mature way with the mistakes they make and the mistakes they have made. Yes, they also made mistakes, but they developed the habit of thinking in opportunities instead of thinking in problems. You should develop a habit of learning from and reflecting on the mistakes that you have made, instead of just simply thinking negatively about them. Think about the mistakes and then specifically focus more on the growth that you have undergone and are going to undergo by learning from your past mistakes. You need to remember that with every next achievement, level upgrade, growth or promotion in life, you will make mistakes. Just accept that you are going to make more mistakes in life. That is just a simple truth of this life. So do not be afraid to undertake things, take action, and do things because of past mistakes that you have made. Your past mistakes should not take you down or let you feel negative or bad about yourself. Before we end the video, there's just one simple thing you should remember for the rest of your life. We take action, we might make mistakes. If we do, we then reflect on those mistakes, we learn from those mistakes, and then take action again and become successful. This is a never-ending cycle, especially for people who are ambitious and want to develop themselves and grow in life. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share this video today. See you in the next video of Grownance.